Russell Wilson, next statement. Russell Wilson will go another season without getting a single MVP vote. Buy or
I
sell it.
I hate this narrative this year. It's so dumb because if you look at every single season that Russell had the capability of winning MVP, there was a really good reason that he wasn't. I mean, last year it was Lamar. Lamar had an incredible year. 2 years before that, Patrick Mahomes set the entire league on fire. And it's not because he's not a good player. He's an incredible player. He's got that syndrome where he's top three every single year, but he hasn't deserved an MVP vote yet. So everyone just keeps saying this thing like, oh, he's never got one before. There's a good reason he shouldn't
I'm
have.
guessing
And I
you're
think this
buying
year's gonna
this.
be, oh, I'm gonna buy it because he's not gonna get a vote this year either.
Give me that.
There's a quarter there's a better quarterback in his division having a better season than him right
Yeah,
now.
it's so tough. I think
He's got significantly less turnovers.
Kyler Murray's Hail Mary on Sunday put the nail in the coffin of Russell Wilson's MVP hopes this season. He was looking great at the beginning of the year, but it's these last 3 weeks. It's the 7 turnovers in 3 weeks that will guarantee that Russell Wilson is going to go another season without an MVP vote. He might finish the top three quarterback in the league again, but he's not the top quarterback in the league. And I know we're saying quarterback
No.
when we should just be saying player, but it's an MVP. It's a quarterback team position, and that's just how it goes. But like you, Alex,
Hell, Dalvin might have a better he might have a better case than Russ right now.
he really he. Dalvin Cook at least should be in the conversations for MVP. He's a running back, so unless he has a 2,000-yard rushing season and 20 touchdowns to go along with it, he's not winning MVP. But he should at least be up there. Third statement, Alex, is that Drew Brees' injury now signals the end of his career.
So are you saying in this statement, I need a little clarification on
Mm-hmm.
this transaction. Are you saying that he's not going to start another game? Or are you saying that this is
I'm
a
saying
sign to him that he shouldn't play anymore?
I'm saying that he will not start another game. He may want to, but the reality is that with this statement, he will not.
So I'm going to sell the statement because he's Drew Brees and he's got a lot of name value and they're not just going to not start him if he's healthy. But I would love to buy it if I had that kind of power to make this happen because I don't think Drew Brees is the best quarterback for this team. I don't think he's the second best quarterback for this team. I
Oh,
think Taysom and Jameis can both run this offense significantly better than Drew Brees. And I'm telling you, they're going to go on an offensive run here in the next couple weeks. They're going to start to look over their shoulder like, this happened last year with Teddy Bridgewater. We went undefeated, and now it's happened again with Jameis Winston. Maybe we should just kick this old guy to the curb here and just, have the team doctors keep telling him he's unhealthy to come back to the season. So
man, for this, I want to
he
buy
should
it.
he should be done.
See, I think with this statement, I'm going to buy it because I love Drew Brees as a person and as a quarterback. And with this, I think he could. You can make the argument that he's a top 5 quarterback of all time. Now that might be a different argument for a different show, but you can make the argument he's up there, the all-time leader in passing yards and all-time leader in completion percentage. You could say that's just because he dinks and dunks, but there's still a talent to that, and he is one of the all-time greats. And what I'm fearing now is he's going to keep on trying to come back and keep on extending his career, try to be like Tom Brady, when he's not, and when I'm just worried that he's going to ruin his legacy. And because I love him, and I would hate for people's opinion on him to sour, because we all know sports fans are extremely fickle, and we all just change on the flip of a coin. Except for me, because I'm perfect, and
Yeah.
you too, Alex. You're great. That's why we do this. We're both perfect. But all a lot of
I
the
thought that
others,
went without saying, but okay.
yeah, yeah, of course. But I had to preface it just for the people that are listening, some new time listeners. So I just wanted to give you guys an insight. But what I'm saying is that I'm buying the statement just because I hope Drew Brees is done. He's proven everything. He's won Super Bowls. He's been at the top of the world. He's been MVP. And I just he or he's I just I just want him to be done. Is all. He
The
deserves
problem, the
retirement.
problem, the problem. No, I get that. The problem here is though, is that since the NFC is, he has a realistic chance to maybe make a run at a Super Bowl. Has any chance to actually win a Super Bowl against the AFC team, but I, he's
Also,
got
doesn't help that
like
Tom
the
Brady's
Saints.
in his league,
You
his
asked me
division.
last week. Oh, I get that. Yeah, perfect point because he's got a guy that's same age as him doing the exact same thing.
But
So he's
better,
going to be like, "Well, I can't quit. He's not quitting.
right?
I need this passing. I need this pass ton record. He's got it right now." So, uh, I don't think he's not going to not play this year because he's got a really good team around him, and he doesn't need to do much. He needs to
Hmm.
get the ball to Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas, and that's it. So he's not going to he's going to come back this year, but I really think that this Saints team is going to offensive tear to be in a very, very tough position when Drew Brees is ready to give it the old go again.